Hello internet world, welcome to a new video on the Geekanoids channel. I have got a couple of products from EnGenius to share with you today. Very kindly sent in by the company free of charge for this video. I'm going to share with you my honest opinion and show you two really good networking products which are sort of really designed for small office, home office or even sort of larger businesses. But you can integrate them into a home setup as well. They're very professionally made and really nicely designed products. One of them is a wireless access point. The other one is an Ethernet switch, but it's a managed Ethernet switch, which allows you to sort of manage the connections on the switch. It also supports power out over Ethernet as well, which is extremely handy if you're going to be using your Ethernet switch to power things like security cameras, for example. So I've got this one here. This is the ECW120. Comes in a nice plain box. I like it when we get plain boxes, and it consists of the wireless access point itself. I'll give you a closer look at this very shortly, and then it also consists of power. You get a power supply inside the box, and you also get a quick start guide, and then this mounting plate which is going to mount it to a wall or a ceiling. And then the second product is this one here. The model numbers on the side, it's the ECS1008P. This is the Ethernet switch, again in a nice plain box. You get all the cables you need inside the box. You get the switch itself, again, which I'm going to show you up a little bit closer on the other camera. Very, very nicely designed metal casing on this. Really nice design to it, and of course, apart from the power supply and cables inside the box, you do get a quick installation guide as well. So I think without further ado, we will take a look at these a little bit closer. Before I show you them closer, just to remind you, this is a live broadcast, so if you're watching live, like Bradley, good morning to you. Thanks very much for tuning in live. You can use the live chat or the super chat. The super chat gets your comment or question highlighted and also helps support the channel a little bit. If you're watching after the live broadcast, please do use the regular comment section below. And if you want to buy any of these products, there are links down in the video description. So let's take a look at the first one, which is of course the wireless access point. So this is model number ECW120. We've got an array of little LED lights across the back here. It's a dual band, Wave 2, MIMO to meet Wi-Fi business demands. It's also got optional AP mesh and mesh modes on here as well. And it's also got a Gigabit Ethernet power over Ethernet port. So you could power this from the Ethernet switch that I'm going to show you in a short while. So really nice design. These are designed to mount on a floor or a ceiling. You can see the mounting point just here, and then just in here you can see the connection for the power supply and also the Ethernet port. Now you can mount these on the keyholes or of course on that little mounting plate that I showed you earlier. It's a really nice design. We've got some sort of ventilation holes around here, and it just sits out of the way and allows you to give you a good wireless access point to your internet connectivity. Really nice user interface to set this up, and just overall very, very nice performer. It's got a good range, and it's just a really exceptional business class Wi-Fi solution. It delivers up to 1.3 gigabits per second, which is very, very good, and it's got a nice high user capacity as well. On the 5 gigahertz band, the sort of supercharged speeds, or the highest speeds, are about 867 megabytes per second, or megabits per second I should say, and on the 2.4 gigahertz band up to 400 megabits per second. So very, very nice design, highly recommended. I think we should move straight on, take a look at the Ethernet switch. So this is the Ethernet switch. This is model number ECS1008P. Now instead of this being a switch that you plug in and you just let it do its own thing, an unmanaged switch, this is a managed switch. It's got 8 Ethernet ports. We've got mode LEDs on each port on the left hand side of them, and then we've got link activity LEDs on the right hand side of each port. Now this also supplies power over Ethernet. I think it's a maximum of 55 watts of power, so it will give a good amount of power. That's the total PoE budget, 55 watts. It's an 802.3 AF switch as well, and it offers a 2-layer switching, so really very good. These are all gigabit ports. This is the beauty of live video. Sometimes I make mistakes in what I'm saying, but they're gigabit ports. We've got LEDs down the side here for power, fault. When you're approaching the power over the Ethernet max, or when you've reached that maximum capacity, then this light will come on. We've also got an LED mode switch just here, which changes the LAN mode and PoE mode. Little reset switch in here as well. Again, very similar on the bottom of this one. We've got some little mounts, so you can mount this to a wall. On this side here, we've got some ventilation. On the back, more ventilation, grounding point. We've also got the on-off switch, input for the power supply, and then more ventilation on the side. So a really nice design to this one, and a really robust offering. It's a very, very high-end piece of kit. Now again, I mentioned this is managed rather than unmanaged. It's also cloud enabled, as is the wireless access point. The managed features allow you to access the switch and allow you to sort of configure how you want the ports to work with regards to priority, things like that. So very, very good that you can actually manage all of the connections on here and really see that your Ethernet switch is performing at its optimal capability. So that's it for that one. Highly recommended, really good build quality, and this has worked. I've been testing this I think for 2.5 weeks, I think it is, and this has worked flawlessly. Very, very pleased with the performance. I've got, you can't see it, but over the back here I've got an Ethernet switch that's running at the moment, and I just put this in its place, and it was a breeze to set up. Very, very good indeed. Before I end this video, let's just take a look in the live chat again. We've got Nigel. Hi, keep safe, Dave. We love your shows. Thank you very much. I really do appreciate that. I've also got Golden Solution saying hi. Hello to you, Golden Solution. Thanks for tuning in live. This is being broadcast for those who celebrate Easter on Good Friday, so I want to wish you all a really happy Easter if you celebrate it. Just to recap on the switch and the access point, can I recommend these? I certainly can. They offer up really good value for money and a really robust solution to your wireless and wired networking requirements. So very, very good. I've also left a link, apart from the purchasing links down below, I've left a link to the EnGenius Networks website as well, so you can check out all of their other products. One last comment. Gadget Dad, morning Dave, really liking your super smooth looking setup. Thank you very, very much. It was an extra special day today. I actually put the lights on in the background. Don't know if you can see them. They're now on orange. They're now on green. Just a little bit of subtle lighting behind the monitors. So I hope you enjoy that. Thank you again for tuning in live. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like button. If you're not already subscribed, please do subscribe. I publish a new video pretty much every single day, and it would be really great if you hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss out on my future videos. A little bit of a bonus for those of you who are watching all the way to the end. The review is officially over now, but if you are watching all the way to the end, then I mentioned in a previous video I've got some Apple gear coming in. I've got the Apple Pencil 2 coming in, and also the 12.9-inch iPad Pro. Now, I did a video about a week, maybe week and a half ago, about working from home and sort of how to organise your day, how to separate your workspace. And also in that how to organise and plan your day, I used my regular, I'll just show it to you here. I used my regular planner in that previous video, and I had a lot of suggestions and requests to show you like a digital version of that, so how to plan your day using maybe a tablet. So this iPad Pro is going to also feature in another video on how to plan your day digitally using a couple of really good app solutions. So I've got that planned. That's going to be in about 2 or 3 weeks time. So please do tune in. That video is going to be applicable to anyone who's working from home now, sort of a new thing for you, or to anyone who works from home or works for themselves, runs their own business. Do tune in for that. It's going to be an exciting video. So that really is it for this particular broadcast. Thanks again, everyone. I'll see you in another video after the weekend.